Welcome to Colorful Anime, where we talk about anime from a colorful perspective. I got some friends with me, my co-host, and I'm Lance, by the way. My co-host, Jordan.
Yo.
Kris.
Hi.
And behind the camera, we got Zordon. Malcolm.
Zordon.
Right. A Power Rangers reference for anybody watching.
That's fantastic.
And welcome to the show. Subscribe to our YouTube. Comment on this video when you see this video. Like, subscribe, share. Our goal is to get this in as many places as possible and invite different folks into the color folk and anime community. Do you have to be a color folk to be a part of this community? No. Does that give you the right to say the N-word if you're not a color person? No. Just want to make sure we have a clear baseline for our fan base. But we're all are welcome. No gatekeepers here. No clout chasing here or anything like that. All are welcome. If you are listening on the podcast, what's up? What's up? Rate us on iTunes. We're gonna read it on the show.
If we get you want to read one of those?
Do I?
We got a new comment?
I don't think we have a new one.
No, we have old ones.
Oh yeah, you want to read the old ones?
Yeah. I'll bring those up. We're thankful. We're so thankful for folks checking out the pod, folks watching the pod, and our supporters. Shout out to our anchor supporters. Our Patreon is still being worked on.
Yes.
And now that you know you're rolling, how you feel about it?
No, I'm down. Yeah, I'm real down.
Jeez,
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You just got to figure out like tiers and stuff.
Yeah. So still got some work to go on that. I'll look up this, and if I find that, I'll read the review.
Chris just wants to hear the reviews praise her. That's what she wants.
You feeling good about yourself. But before we get to the review reading, what is our next segment, Jordan?
So our next segment, better transition this week. Our next segment is the What Are We Reading and Watching segment. This is where we talk about what we're reading. For those of us that read, myself primarily, and Chris occasionally. And what are we watching as well? Yeah, she dabbles. So me personally, still catching up on, I'm still reading. Yeah, so Solo Leveling, obviously, weekly releases, reading that. Real fire. Other things I've been watching, I'm still in the process of watching Yu Yu Hakusho. So that's dope. Really
it's a long show though.
It is. So that's one of those ones where like I have it like playing while I'm doing things, like washing the dishes or like
that's what the dub for that is good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's actually a good dub, so especially for its age. But yeah, so I've been watching that. I've been watching a bunch of like random stuff. Just like I'm kind of like that person where like I like watch an episode or two of something, and if I like it in those first few episodes, I'll keep watching. If it doesn't really catch my attention, like I'll just stop watching.
Yeah.
But no, that's pretty much been kind of what I've been watching. Other than that, I read a lot more than I watch.
Yeah.
So for reading, like I've been reading like the Tales of Demons and Gods one. I've been reading Blue Lock, which is that soccer one. I've been rereading Hitman Reborn. I don't know if anybody's heard of that one. So
it's not in relation to the Hitman video games.
No, it's not. So basically, the premise of Hitman Reborn is the main character Suna, which I'm really surprised to remember his name. Is basically he's like super far down the lineage of like this Italian mafia family, and so he gets sent like one of the protectors of the family to teach him how to be the boss in the event that he takes over the family in the future. And so basically it's this journey where he's like this little crybaby ass kid. And so but the assassin that comes to train him is a baby. So it's it's a man, but he's in a baby form because there's like a group of these assassin babies. And there was some kind of spell that was put on them.
It took a turn.
It's great. Jordan. Like, no, listen.
Between this and
Digi no, listen.
Where do you find
No, Hitman Reborn is hilarious because it's a grown-ass man in a baby's body, and he just be clowning people. Like, people think he's a child, and then he's an assassin. Like, he's a hitman. Yeah, he's a hitman for this mafia family. And so like he'll just pull out guns randomly, and then like he just pulls guns on everybody.
Is this like a diaper baby or like a towel?
No, he wears a full suit. Like full suit,
like
hat,
Boss
so like,
Baby.
Yeah, like he's suave. I'm telling you, like
That's great.
the best dressed baby ever,
Boss
and
Baby
he's a
killer.
hitman. So no, it's dope. Like it's super hilarious. It's got a lot of good comedy, a lot of good, really good action sequences. So I've been rereading that one because I read it years ago, and that one's on my list. So it's pretty good.
Nice.
What about you, Lance?
I am on the last episode of ReZero, first season.
Nice.
Nice.
So you're done with the white whale fight now, then, huh?
Yes.
So the part that I was talking about last week.
Yo, first of all, it was cold. It was cold because it was cold once. So like it's 2 layers. Sorry, you watched it?
No, yeah.
She's watched it.
I've
Okay.
watched it.
Yeah. So the spoiler. Are we ever gonna review that ReZero? Do we ever?
I mean,
Sorry.
should we?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I won't spoil it. All I have to say is it's like it was 2 layers of like things being revealed.
Mhm.
So it's that first thing. It was like, oh my gosh, we're all gonna die. It's
Yeah,
impossible. And then it was that second layer of, oh, this ain't that bad. All I gotta do is X, Y, Z. And so, and that's just But I thought that it was a dope build up. I appreciated that entire fight because like
Wait till you get to the beginning of season 2.
yeah, because I think
I want to throw my computer.
of the first 3, 4, 3 before they meet so in the season before what's the evil chick?
The evil chick. Which one are you talking about?
In the first like 5 episodes.
Witch?
So he goes to make the deal for his cell phone.
Oh,
to try to avoid
the assassin.
Yeah, the assassin chick.
The assassin,
the
yeah.
gut
So, like,
lady.
I forget her
Yeah,
name.
but
Yeah.
so like
Guts lady.
Yeah, the guts lady.
it's like 3 episodes before you get to her,
Mhm.
and then it's like 4 episodes before you get to the like demon forest thing or whatever, and then it's like all these other episodes before you get to the white whale. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, y'all know the fights are cold. Y'all need them more frequently. I need them like every episode, like something unique. It's a unique fight because I can't deal with this guy's love life.
What's up?
Makes terrible decisions
He
anyway.
makes
he makes the
terrible
worst
decisions.
decisions. Well, I mean, no, because I mean, each buildup is like him finding out how to get past his death in
Right.
this current iteration of whatever
Listen,
he's doing.
when
Right.
what was his name? Puck kills him.
That was crazy.
Oh man! First of all,
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, "Whoa, what?" This guy got smoked all the time. I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And so I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, this is kind of creepy." Especially how he kind of leveled up, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is you're right. This is different." So that show. I don't think I'm watching anything else. I feel like I was happy. I was accomplished to get through that one. That's like I said, I'm on a very last episode of season 1, and I'll probably take a break for season 2, so I got to hop on some other animes.
Yeah.
But they're starting this weekend. Really. What you got, Kris?
What have I been? I've let One Piece build up a little bit, so I've been trying to catch up on that. I need to catch up on My Hero Academia because I saw a clip and I was like, shit.
I haven't watched
I
any of
need
the new
to
season
watch
yet.
it. It's been okay. The clip that I saw looks really, really good, or there's like some intrigue around it.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Bakugo apparently has a redeeming moment. But yeah, I think it's been it's like a slow grow, and it's like another tournament-esque type. It's not really a tournament. The kids are class A and B are doing like they're fighting against each other as like the villains. It's like a exercise between the 2 classes, and then there's one kid from class B that's trying to, or is he from class B? I can't remember.
Yeah,
but he's trying to get into class A, and this is kind of his.
Shino, right? That's
Yeah.
Is it the dude with the purple hair?
Yeah, the
one that Deku
manipulating
fought
one.
In that first tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's trying to get into class A, and so this is like not
He's been
only
trying
them
to get into
training
Class A.
against each other, but also him kind of doing his thing. But Eraserhead's been training him, so which is interesting. But it's been.
Is it gonna be me or Eraserhead? Sorry, I just
Wow.
house party. Sorry, guys.
Black.
Black. I'm black. Sorry.
No. So it's been. I don't even know what to say now.
It's a very vivid picture. We talk about Eraserhead. You talk about house party.
Yeah, that's a. Anyways,
Yeah, that
sorry.
that crispy high top.
I got
Yo.
you. I got you.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to Kid and Play.
Yeah.
Shout out to classic movie.
Yeah.
sorry,
That's
Chris.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I haven't really watched My Hero that much, but I have to catch up on it. Then, I've been trying to read Spy Family as always. Kaiju number 8. I've been trying to catch up on.
I put that on my
too.
list to watch since you mentioned it.
So
Or to read, I mean.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then don't bully me, Nagano-san. Also I've been reading,
the hype.
which is just one of those. Is it a guilty pleasure? I don't feel very guilty about it.
It's because you have no conscience.
I mean, you be suggesting some trash anime. So,
I do ish.
I mean, you did tell Lance to watch Kill la Kill.
I didn't tell him to watch Kill la Kill.
First of all, it's documented twice.
I didn't tell
It's
you
documented
to
twice.
watch it.
I had to
Just so
I
you know,
mentioned the show.
You can't lie about it
I had to
because it's
instigate.
on
I didn't-
record
I didn't
on this
suggest it.
podcast.
I didn't
Whatever.
suggest it.
Let me chill.
In any case, I've been reading Don't Bully Me, Nagano-san. I haven't watched the anime. The anime's title is Don't Toy With Me, Naruto.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of it.
Me neither.
I don't know if it would feel more cringy to me if I watched it
You said
than
which one?
with reading it.
To watch it.
The
This
Don't
Don't Bully
Toy
Me
With
one?
Me.
Well, yeah,
Naruto.
the manga is called Don't Bully Me, and then the anime is called Don't Toy With Me.
And it's probably
That's the
something
same
about
thing.
like bully
can't say
culture.
bully, I guess.
Yeah. I was gonna
Oh,
say
really?
that might be like a
It's probably a
PC.
thing.
yeah. That might just be
Makes sense.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
I think that's mostly it. I'm very bad. Oh, and then I was watching K-drama with a friend of mine.
Lit. Which one?
Fuck, I don't remember. What it's called.
This is my niche now.
It was on Netflix though. See, now I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember.
I mean,
what
it's
it
like
was
no.
called.
To be fair, it's like 1,000 K-dramas
Right.
on Netflix, and they all
well,
came
and
out
I
like
think
two
they've been
years
doing
ago.
like originals or something
Chris is
like
watching-
that.
Yeah, man.
Chris
Yeah.
watches K-drama
Oh.
while she eats BTS meals from McDonald's.
I've not had the BTS meal. Is it good?
It's just chicken nuggets with
with
different
extra
sauces.
sauce. Yeah, John told me it was my friend John. It's only the sauce is the only thing that's
Yeah.
different.
It's just a regular chicken nugget meal.
Do they have that at the ones here?
I thought you were gonna say, did you have that in Korea? I don't know.
I would
A
assume they do,
Love
but-
So Beautiful. That's what it's called. A
I don't be
Love
watching
So
them sappy
Beautiful.
ones, not gonna lie.
It's
all the ones
real
I watched
corny.
gotta have like a weird. It has to have like a
No,
sci-fi element.
No, it's
Otherwise,
like
I
a
ain't gonna watch it.
school romance thing.
Nah.
She's
No,
like
I don't
she's
like
a
those
super
ones.
simp.
Hard pass.
And
Nah, those are.
it gives me
I watch all the action ones.
What was that? It gives me a Playful Kiss vibes.
That one also pissed me off too. So that's part. I knew you were gonna say that because I was
that's
like,
funny.
It does.
said
it gives me a
school-
Playful Kiss vibe.
yeah, nah.
And it's only because like she's like desperate for the asshole, right? Like for some reason, I'm sorry. For some reason in K-dramas, there's always this kind of trope that well, not always. There's like two different sides of the coin. It's the rich guy that gets told off by a poor girl, and that's intriguing to him, and then
Yeah.
becomes super possessive
So
of her.
common.
There's
Yep.
that. Then the
Secret
other
Garden.
one is the girl like has this undying love for this horrible person.
So
And
those
she,
sentiments are
like-
worldwide, you
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Oh no,
She will move
that's
heaven and earth
Yeah,
to get him to
definitely.
reciprocate
First of all,
her feelings.
matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now. Boys Over Flowers. All
Oh,
of them
Boys
have the
Over
same.
Flowers.
the same Boys Over Flowers. Yeah.
Wow. Wait, have
First
you
of all,
seen
this
that?
guy. Yeah.
Actually,
You
Yes.
watched the whole
I
one?
think
You
I
watched the
have.
whole thing?
Yo,
How
first
did
of all,
you- how
this
could
is
you
before
not
I
watch the whole thing?
No,
'Cause
let-
I quit.
To my fair. this is when I started watching anime, and I was like, oh, I mean not anime, K-dramas, and I was like, oh,
Boys Over
so
Flowers
this
is
one,
classic.
Boys Over Flowers.
Nah.
You know what I love?
Secret Garden, the one you just
I
mentioned.
love A Secret Garden too.
And then I
Wait,
stopped
I've
watching
watched
all
that
of
one.
those.
Did you not like Secret Garden?
I watched.
I
Secret
watched.
Garden.
I stopped watching all of those style of K-dramas.
I did too.
No,
yeah.
those
Because
are
I
different.
can't watch.
I actually like Secret Garden, but I didn't.
But, like, I
didn't
liked
You know
it.
what else?
Boys Over
And this
Flowers.
is because I love Gong Yu, but Coffee Prince also was one that
I never watched that one either. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, Coffee Prince is one
My
of my
first,
favorite
my first,
K-dramas.
my first K drama was City Hunter,
Oh, okay, that's not
and
a bad
then
one.
my second one was Iris.
Okay,
which
also
those are
not
both
a bad
like
one.
action.
I had
K-dramas.
watched.
So that's
this
why I like the
one,
action genre
a
the best.
spy one that they totally nerfed the end of because
Oh really?
netizens were being assholes.
I'm telling you, fandoms in Korea are like crazy.
Insane.
They're crazy.
I remember I used to love Tongbang Jinki. Don't judge me. TVXQ.
Oh yeah.
I used to love.
You actually
that.
know the full name?
And so,
Props.
and so,
Props.
they used to always talk about how like people would like they were like sneaking their thing or
Yeah.
somebody like tried to poison his
People,
water.
yeah, people
And
would
it was
like
why
follow,
would
like people
someone that
follow
loves
them,
to try to
follow
kill
them
you?
home and like break into their homes and their
Insane.
cars.
He was
and-
like,
I know
I
people
had
complain
my-
about that, like here, so like America.
no,
celebs
it's
complain
like
about that.
crazy.
It's,
over
like,
there.
scary
It's
there.
insane.
And Mike, and you're on the country the size of a bean.
Right. It's not right. It's like
People have
What?
access to you.
I mean,
well,
Korea is pretty
especially
small.
where they are. Like you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
they're only in.
It's the Milwaukee of countries.
Yeah, kind of,
What?
because it's so small.
Because
Oh,
it's so small.
because it's little.
Yeah, everybody's seen everybody before.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah,
you can cross
have
the whole country
easier
in, like, 8
access
hours.
to like famous people, I guess.
Well,
Or
yeah.
you're
Well, I
more
mean, 'cause
likely
Seoul
to see
is
them
so
because it's
densely
so
populated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because there's like what, like 15 million people that live in the Seoul metropolitan area. Like that's a lot.
I don't know.
Like it's
I
on
know
par with
And
like
it's- and it's like a
subway
borough.
there,
bigger than
It's
yeah,
like-
it's like
anxiety
bigger than
ridden.
LA and like almost to like New York size, like
Yeah.
population
Yeah.
wise. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like one of the biggest cities in the world.
Yeah.
Seoul was overwhelming
It was dope. I love
to
Seoul.
be in. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
I
you
like
don't like
Busan
crowds.
I need to
better.
go.
I got lost.
I
though.
know. Well, when I went, it
Did
was
you take
like,
a train there
I did get on the train.
to Busan?
I did get on a train to Busan, and
That's a great movie.
I did.
I see what you did
I
there,
did
buddy.
do that too, though. We did
Another
take a train to
Gong Yu
Busan.
movie.
We did.
I
You're.
love him.
You're. Sorry.
Anyway, yes. So
We'll have to do a
I
K-drama
watched
episode.
A Love
Right.
So Beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
you see.
I have to start watching them first.
Yeah, bro.
You don't
no,
watch
no,
any?
no. Just don't get
You're
a list from
missing
her.
out.
Don't get a list from her.
We'll get you a
Well,
list, and we'll hook you up.
Okay.
No.
We won't get you anything that's like too sappy because I don't watch
Yeah.
that stuff.
I watched
What
one
was the
with her.
one with the
I watched one with
guitarist
you.
from FT Island?
What?
Shoot.
Oh, I know which one you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm
yeah, I
talking
know who you're talking
about?
about.
There's a lot of like I have a thing I
'Cause
guess
he was
for the
like- well, 'cause that was-
cross-dressing ones.
because that was
Coffee
one
Prince,
where
that
they
one.
because like it was the girl that was like dressed up as a
but
boy
she
to be
was
part of
dressed
the
up
band
like
or whatever.
as her twin brother.
Yeah,
she's like a nun.
I don't remember.
So she's the man in Korean?
No,
Kind of,
That's
but
funny.
with singing.
kind of, yeah, kind of.
And then everybody ships her.
Well, because then
And
what's his face?
That
What's-
stupid
I can't-
trope where the guy
can't-
that should get her. What am I saying? The guy that should get her doesn't get her. I don't like that.
Because I'm trying.
I'm
What is
like,
what
he's
is
such a
what's the
sweet
main character in
boy.
that show's name? I forget his name,
I can't remember.
but yeah, he's pretty good though. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Malcolm, what are you reading or watching?
Yeah, we're back on topic.
Not K
Not
dramas.
We can be here all night.
Right.
I'm one episode behind in My Hero.
Mm.
Hey,
Um,
I gotta catch up. with
And I
y'all.
got a couple episodes left in Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's it. I've been kind of busy this week. So
Okay.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Dope. Real quick before we go to our main segment, I want to read off the. First of all, I'll shout them out just because it's. So I'll shout to all our YouTube subscribers that subscribed in the last 3 weeks, which is great. Shout out, and you're a subscriber, so if I say your name, you know your name is public anyway. So I'm blowing your spot up. I'm sorry. Shout out Karina Jarkin.
you gotta at least know the name, man.
Well, how would you say it?
I can't see from here.
Karina.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
If you get
shout
a chance,
out T-Von A705. Shout out Mr. Shamuga. That's a one.
Nice.
Shout out you and shout out Calvin McMillan.
Nice.
Yeah,
our
that's the homie.
subscribers.
Oh, your homie?
Calvin?
Oh, Calvin!
He finna be mad.
Hey,
He
Calvin!
finna be mad upset that you didn't remember.
I know.
that.
I don't know why it didn't click. It didn't click at all.
He said his whole name.
I know.
I mean,
didn't click.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, and then I'll read. We got 3 reviews.
We
Have I ever read our reviews on the show?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't
Oh,
know.
great.
When did we get a third one?
Well, just a couple weeks back, May 20th.
nice.
Ooh.
So this is really
I
dope.
haven't
So
heard
we
this
got
one yet.
March 7th, March 10th, May 20th. So keep reviewing, guys. I'm
Yeah.
gonna read them. This is
Here
we've only talked about this in
Read my
pre-production,
love letter.
and this is titled "Kris is
Lord
the best
Jesus.
girl." And to who wrote, to
She's
you
so
who wrote
happy.
this, and I know who wrote this.
She's
I
so
think
happy.
she has never let this go. She has never
Have
put
it.
this down. And women
What did I say?
empowerment and all.
That's right.
Yeah. And she discount double checks every time she hears about it. So let me read it. Kris is the best girl. Technically, a rebranding of a previous podcast series, Color Folk and Anime, is what the name implies. I like how they tell our story of our rebranding, which is great. An hour-ish of insights and the hilarity from a small knit of the Black community and their thoughts on various anime or anime-related topics. Having now listened to them for about a year, thanks for sticking with us. This podcast is officially
nice.
on my short list of as soon as it updates, we need to listen list. Right next to the Anime Addicts Anonymous bleep that out. We're not posting them.
That's bogus.
And a small half. Right. Well, what do they? Oh, the JBP. Throw a marker in. And a small handful of YouTubers. The chemistry between these stellar friends becomes immediately apparent, regardless of which episode you start with. That's a fact. I don't always agree with everything they say, but if I did, it wouldn't be worth listening to. And always have fun regardless. Good stuff.
Quality.
I love your ad libs while you're reading.
Yeah, right.
That was a great review. Like I said, I CB Puppet, so I'm pretty sure I know who that is. But shout out you, because really been supporting it. And we don't have any low ratings, by the way. We got
Nice.
all over.
Nice.
I'll read this other one. It's a quick one by LGCY the guy. Hey guys, I bought a car
know who
from
that
Jordan, and he put me on game to this podcast. Been best listen in a very long time. Hope you're still listening. And this is K. It's either Kalena or K Elena 92. And then this title is Name Made Me Click So Quick. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I like.
Came through drip. And then click so quick. Sorry. Don't unsubscribe after hearing that.
You're talking about the ad libs. That's it.
That's the one. You can't have them. Yeah, you can't just have them when you want them, Kris. They're here now. They're here to stay. Name made me click so quick, and the episodes do not disappoint. There are spoilers with warnings, but I can still enjoy the series, and I'm checking anime I normally might not have. I'm binging all the episodes. Smiley face? Yes. Oh wait, is that the sweat face? That, the one with the little tear on the top. What is that?
Tear on the top.
Is that I'm nervous?
I call
pressure?
it the pressed.
The press face. I'm binging all episodes. Press face. Thanks for the content. Shout out you, K Elena 92 or Kalena. I think it's K Elena, but shout out you.
Nice. I'm gonna take credit even though I've only been here 3 episodes. Thank you very much.
And keep subscribing, keep liking, keep rating. We'll read all of our ratings on this podcast. As long as we'll read any rating on this podcast, good or bad. Just subscribe. Just make sure to rate us 5 stars before you give us a bad rating. You want us to go the right way. With that said, we are at our main segment we had something interesting come out of our Discord, and I thought it might be a good topic for us to talk through and about. And that is, actually, I'm not gonna look it up. That is, shout out to
it's my guy Freeman.
I just want to make sure I didn't say his screen name and not his regular name, like his secret identity name.
his superhero alias.
Right. It gave us the idea to come up with a pirate crew of anime characters. So we all had to dig in our bag, and we had to come up with a list of some are more specific, some are less specific, like me and Malcolm, then more specific like Kris and Jordan.
I had a lot of fun putting this list together.
I will say, this made me realize, and I don't know if y'all saw this, like came to the same realization. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of main characters are useless.
Absolutely.
Completely useless. Yeah, like they're only.
I was like, I had to dig. One of them is not obscure, but she's definitely not in the forefront.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I wrestled with that because I was like,
main characters are overrated.
Because your favorite character might not make this
in
list.
most cases.
Yeah.
For a pirate crew.
Most of the main character is just breaking stuff, beating people up.
I'm not gonna lie, 2 main characters made my list, but
you must be deep cuts. It can't be like if Goku is on your list, I'm flaming.
Goku's not on my list. Goku would not make a great pirate.
No, absolutely not.
Or a good crew member
at all.
I was like, would I put anybody from Dragon Ball Z on my list?
Maybe Piccolo.
I was thinking Bulma
or Kami.
Young Gohan.
I was thinking Bulma.
Young Gohan. Yeah,
just
like Teen Gohan. Yeah, Teen Gohan. Yeah.
Teen Gohan without a
Teen Gohan for sure.
Yeah.
Like Cell Saga Teen Gohan.
Yeah.
I was like,
he went to school.
So let's start it off. We're gonna go around. We're gonna read one. I'll start with mine, since this is cheat code, anyways. And I'm pretty sure if y'all don't got him on y'all list, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
After what we just seen this guy do after time went forward and then back at the same time.
Oh, wait.
So my first person is Senku from Dr. Stone.
Oh, yeah, I do. He's on mine. He's on mine.
That's a good choice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's the only right choice.
I went in a different direction with my crew, so Senku's not on my list, actually.
Senku, and I'll elaborate on him, and then before we start kind of going around.
Mm-hmm.
Senku, the thing
say the character, say where they're from, and then
Senku from Dr. Stone. If you haven't watched that, we have an episode on the season 1 of the series. Back in we don't have video of it, but it's on our YouTube. It's on our podcast. Go watch it. That was a fun episode to make. We all like the anime Dr. Stone. Senku is the guy who essentially unstoned. Yeah. He unstoned everybody, or for more or less. Like he created everything that you need. This guy created a record player in the middle of the wilderness and told you how it worked.
Science.
This guy literally created things, showed you why they work, how they work, what you need.
Have you watched Nia season 2?
I have not watched any of season 2.
I was gonna spoil something for you. Then.
I'm probably gonna pivot to season 2 soon. All I like to say is Senku is a guy who can make something out of nothing at any given time for any given reason. And if you get shipwrecked, or if you are at sea and you're stuck at sea, he's a guy that could always make something happen no matter what. Nice. He's not gonna let you die.
That's right.
Yeah. Senku's on my list too. I have him as me and Jordan were a little bit more specific.
Yeah.
He's my medic, but now I think about it, he could probably be my ship
I would imagine either like the shipwright.
The shipwright too. Oh. Could have been my shipwright too. But I make him my medic on my crew just because he has a wealth of knowledge with science. He was able to cure that little girl with like no resources. He's going to be working with obviously more resources.
He created glasses for the fuzzy disease.
For the fuzzy
disease. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, that was it.
So I feel like he'd make a good medic. If I can't have Chopper, choice. I'll have Senku.
Chopper's a good choice. I feel like I didn't go with any One Piece characters because I felt like that was kind of a cliche.
No, it said we can't pick One Piece characters. Which is so sad because I definitely wanted to.
But that's cheat code. That's
The
like
only person that I would have chosen though would have been Zoro, like personally, because
Nah, I would have
Zoro's
probably
my
for
favorite.
my medic. I was like, who would be better than Chopper?
Yeah.
Nobody. The answer is no one.
he's the teddy bear that turns into the
Moose.
Sasquatch,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Oh,
That
I'm too
Chopper
old.
was the only
Nobody
one.
remembers Jackalope from America's Funniest Home Videos.
No,
Damn, I'm old.
yeah, you are old. No,
Yeah,
you the old head, the resident old head.
you might be old if. No.
right.
Yeah, Bob Saget hosted that. So
Well, I know that,
yeah.
but
yeah.
yeah.
Nobody watching this probably knows who the hell
Oh
Bob
no,
Saget is.
no.
The moose had a name.
The little rabbit thing with the horns.
The animated
Like
one,
it was
right?
like a
the animated
little
one.
mascot-ish. Like
No,
it
it
was
was
an actual
like-
thing.
Yeah.
It was an actual skit they did.
Oh,
It'll be playing in the background.
I'm crying.
He's gonna put it on the screen.
It's like it's gonna be right here. No, Chopper's the only person after the time skip that I hated everything about his animation.
Yeah, it's true that it changed it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Kung Fu one doesn't make any sense. But that's okay.
Oh,
I'll
the
allow
Kung
it
Fu,
'cause
his
it's
transformation.
You're like 800 episodes ahead of me, so I don't know what you're talking about.
cute. Oh yeah.
Malcolm's never gonna catch up.
I will. When I like break a leg or something, I'll
When
catch
I
up.
break
Yeah.
you know what? It took COVID for me. So
Hey, you know.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You want to go with your
You gotta do
pick?
what you
Your
gotta
first
do.
pick?
I did.
Oh, she
I,
did.
I
I mean,
went off
Senku.
of yours.
Yeah, Senku was on her list,
So
You want
Well,
to? All right,
Malcolm
Malcolm.
Jordan.
Mine is non-specific, like lances.
non-Pacific.
Non-Pacific. That's
No,
Atlantic.
non-Pacific.
That's Atlantic for the layman.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my guy, one of my favorite characters, Mirio, aka Lemillion.
Hey.
Okay,
My crew.
it's a good choice.
Okay.
So
all
from,
right.
Good choice.
from my hero,
Why?
cause he that nigga. He only saved like 3 people, so he got
Yeah,
like
right. Yeah.
999,999,998 more people to save.
Yeah.
So
Hey. I mean, I don't.
Hey,
pirate?
good
Yeah,
pick.
but-
That's a
but
solid
yeah.
pick. I
That's
wouldn't
a
have thought
pirate,
about
though?
that.
I don't
he's
know.
he's my spirit guy. He's my Tim Tebow.
Because you know what's crazy? You need one of them on a ship.
You
So
definitely
you gonna
do.
need somebody that's gonna crack the joke. Like if all of your people is only utility people, you will have a
Exactly.
really boring ship ride. Like,
Yeah.
My man lost his powers fighting
And
the
still was
most
throwing hands.
fighting
Yo.
the most
Still
powerful
was
bad guy
oh.
at the time.
Yeah.
Like I
They
said,
did
I
not
never
give
wanted
up.
Deku to give up his shit so bad.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're
I was
good,
like,
bro.
Nine Eye
You're
was
good.
right. He was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It was like,
He would
oh,
not have
okay.
died if
For sure.
Lemillion had them powers.
That is
I'm
God.
just
probably a
saying.
fact, yeah.
nobody would have died.
Yeah.
No, not one damn.
Right.
Huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in the order because I did it very specific. So I had a captain,
Yeah.
first and second mate, a cook, and a medic.
No, I have all those too, but I just did Senku because he
So-
did Senku.
I want to start with my captain. So my captain will be Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling.
Okay. All right. I see
So-
that.
Yeah. So Solo Leveling, his official title in the manhwa is Shadow Monarch, which is first of all badass as hell. So he's a Shadow Monarch, and he can literally command an army of shadows. So I'm like, okay, probably a good guy to follow.
Right.
You know, I mean, can't nobody hold his crew, his shadow soldiers, not to mention the other 4 people that I have in mind. So
Cheating.
yeah, so no, I totally went for the badassery crew, because literally all 5 of my people are very specific choices, but they're also choices who can throw hands. So
Mm,
nobody is Chopper, who loses every fight he's in.
he does. But he can heal so many
Yeah.
things.
So I went with
He's a
utility
healer.
and fighting skills.
He's a hero.
So because you can have both. So Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, and then also he can turn their strongest enemies into shadow soldiers because he can
That's
revive
very
the
true.
dead
Yeah.
as shadow soldiers.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Oh, that's
It
cheat
is.
code.
That's
It's
cheating.
totally cheating, but he's gonna be my captain. So
That's okay. I cheated too.
okay, well there you go. So I'm not the only one that cheated. All right, Lance,
right.
who's your second person?
My second person, and this, since we're on a badassery kick, I'm gonna pick Levi.
Okay. All right.
Levi,
Captain Levi.
Levi could kill a whale. This guy, I'm always safe. I'm taking naps like Jesus in the boat, but I got Levi on here. Like it's so funny. This guy is unbeatable.
It's true.
That's from Attack on Titan. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan,
we have
he's taken barely any L's.
He hasn't taken a single one.
I don't think he's taken an L. His L's have been like
he did lose his leg.
Well,
but he lived though, and he won that fight.
Yeah, he hasn't taken even his strategic L's aren't really L's.
Nope.
So all I have to say is Levi is the guy. He's the gunner. He's the guy. Like we don't need nobody else to be violent but Levi on the ship.
A peaceful ship.
A peaceful ship.
What kind of pirates are you having around? Like,
I mean, I'll say like I got two
wussy ass pirates, bro.
Nah, it's a fun group, but nobody's crew is beating Levi. Like first of all, Levi in multiple groups of people, one person 1v1. Nobody wants it with the kid.
So I'll interject because my first mate's Levi.
Nice.
Yeah, my first mate's Levi, and the reason that my first mate is Levi is because of everything you just said.
Yeah,
he never loses a fight. He is a very logical thinker when he's fighting. So like he's gonna take the path of success regardless of what it costs. And so I feel like if you know in the pecking order you have your captain. If your captain goes down, your first mate's the next captain. I feel like Levi would be the next logical choice because he's gonna take over control and he's gonna keep you good. And
the same reason I didn't really like him in the show is why I would like he's not an emotional person,
right?
Like, and I didn't like that in the show, but like as a a mate, like come on, like I don't like he's never gonna feel a way about anything. He's always gonna think everything through. Could be a captain, but like I don't think that's in his DNA. But like he's definitely not.
I feel like he thrives best when he has that person who has the plan.
Right.
Like, because I mean, he never loses, but he also doesn't have a plan.
Right.
He's the plan follower.
He's a good foot soldier.
Yeah.
He's gonna do what you ask him to do. He's gonna execute.
He needs somebody he needs somebody that comes up with the plan. And then he just executes flawlessly.
And he's good under pressure.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like thinking on his feet, like when they turned all his people.
Yeah, his whole crew into Titans.
Yeah, I thought it was
whack.
Anyways.
Which is the most bogus.
So sorry, I didn't mean to jump out of order, but he was on my list too. So all right, Chris, who's your next one?
We'll go with my captain.
Okay.
The captain I picked. And what you might end up noticing about my list is that I'm kind of like my crew's a little disturbing now I'm thinking back on it. It's okay though. My captain's Lelouch from Code Geass.
Good choice.
Yeah. Lelouch is a mastermind.
The fact that you picked anybody from Code Geass is
have you watched Code Geass?
It's a scary show. Go ahead. I'm not mad at the pick. It's just
so you've watched Code Geass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But he's a smart pumpkin. I feel like he's got a plan. You know, if it's treasure we're after he gets revenge on his bitch ass family.
His father specifically, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He'll get around to it. He needs to focus on the plan ahead, but that's okay. He's a little mastermind. I feel like he'd do well leading a crew of people as he did war on his country.
He did lead pretty masterfully the rebels. So
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got
a deep cut too. That's crazy.
It's a good choice.
Sorry, I did not see that coming, but okay.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
My nondescript second person is going to be Escanor.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, good choice.
Why?
Because he is also that nigga.
That's just Malcolm's whole crew.
To be fair,
because he's that nigga.
He's only that nigga for an hour a day.
Oh, no, without a doubt.
I mean, as long as all your fights happen at noon, he's good.
Oh, yeah, we're okay with
High
that.
noon on the seas.
Yeah.
That's when we get all our sailing in. Yeah, I mean, he's just, daytime, doesn't take an L. At nighttime, he could be the cook.
That's true.
Okay, all right.
He does have a little bar. So
he got a little tavern. So there you go.
And I don't know if
Total
you said, but
utility.
he's from 7 Deadly Sins.
Yep, 7 Deadly Sins.
And I don't know
Total
if you said, but
utility.
he's from 7 Deadly Sins.
Yep, 7 Deadly
Sins.
Sins.
Yeah.
Lion,
Well,
Sin,
that's
and
on
Pride.
Netflix. Watch it.
Yeah.
Get past like the first 3 episodes. Watch them. It's gonna be tough to get past them first.
Melodious is a creep.
Yeah, that's hard to get
creep.
past.
Yeah.
But then once you get into it, to the fights,
Yeah, once you get to the
Yo.
fights, they're good. And
Yeah.
and Bond is that dude
The
too.
10 Commandments are
Bond is
great
that
too.
dude.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
10
Yes.
Commandments
yeah,
are really
10 Commandments are
good.
cool.
Yep. Lance, third person.
Third person. It's on me. So I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna skip my third now because I have them. I'm not gonna bring it up right now. I need a medic, so I'm going with one from my. So when I think of my medic, I'm just thinking of people that I don't need materials, and they can just heal people at will.
A recovery
Okay.
girl?
Good choice.
Yeah,
Good
of
choice.
course.
Wow.
You have not watched Bleach.
No.
Oh, I like where this is going.
So
I think
I'm gonna pick Orihime. Orihime from Bleach. She has the ability to not necessarily even heal. It's reverse.
She reverses
time.
Yeah,
She can reverse time with her
Oh.
it's a
ability.
good choice.
And so, like, if your whole leg gets blown off, as opposed to trying to put your leg together, she can reverse the action of your leg being blown off.
True.
So it's a little more useful than just
Quality
having like
ability.
somebody that can
And
just.
she
It's
has
like
good. I mean, and she
Eri,
has
right?
like defensive skills too. So
Yeah, really
is
good
it
defensive
like Eri
skills.
and My Hero?
kind of.
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair
Okay.
comparison.
Yeah,
Okay. Trying
Um,
to.
but
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go with her
it's a good choice.
for my third.
Nice.
Watch
What's-
Bleach.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
your third,
turn.
Chris.
So this is where it gets real disturbing. My first mate, I have as Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter.
I got him on my list.
You do?
I got him on my. That's who I was
Listen.
gonna bring
Oh,
up, but I
wow.
decided not to. 'Cause I thought I was
You
gonna
knew
get
Chris?
judged.
No, yeah. No, you are getting.
Listen.
Don't get me wrong.
Because you need a killer on your crew.
Yeah,
You need
but,
somebody that
I mean-
you say ready, set, go.
but he
and they're
might
just
violate you
gonna,
though.
like-
Like,
yeah,
I
you sleep.
mean, one can
like, I
only
don't
hope.
know.
or he's that nigga that stand at your bedside, watch you sleep.
I don't have
I'll
a
just
problem
make
with
sure you're
that
straight.
yeah.
at all.
That's creepy.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
But I'm saying,
That's cool. But I got
yes, he's
I
on
got
my
him
list
Okay, he's
because
up. Okay.
I need a killer. I need somebody on my right hand.
That's like
that-
really a pirate.
You can
Like,
just,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just turn loose.
Yeah,
Nah,
Turn loose.
I don't dislike that.
he got hands.
yeah. I just thing is like you can never like play spades with him. It's just
No.
it's you know what I mean. Yeah, no, you
Has
gotta
both
sit
the
out.
properties of rubber and gum.
Wow.
I mean, he does. But
He does.
he'd be mad cheating at spades though.
Yeah,
Facts.
I feel like only Malcolm heard my little quips just then.
I did.
Don't judge me.
You're already judged.
Okay,
Too late.
go on.
My next one is gonna be Psycho K.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's
He
funny.
almost made my list. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
thought about. I thought about it too.
From the show of the same name.
The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
Mhm.
Good show, which we also reviewed.
Yes,
We did.
Yes.
And I
Very
think it kind of goes self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Kind of a
He's
catch-all.
kinda-
He's all powerful.
all
I
powerful.
was.
Yeah,
I was
right.
thinking about him and Mob from Mob Psycho.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was.
They
tossed
both
up
of them
between the same
almost
thing.
made my list.
Yeah. I think thing about Psyche K. The only reason I didn't pick Psyche K is other than Hisoka, like my list, I could pretty much like kick it with. Like I could like after you get through all the other stuff, Psyche K, like the guy is gonna go to his corner until it's time to do whatever, until he feels like he's deemed it's worthy of him to avert us from a shipwreck or something like that. Or
Well, maybe all these guys got my personality.
That's funny.
Nobody really messes with anybody until it's time
Right.
to mess with somebody.
but that's like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the pirates have like I always think like the pirates are not like the Navy, right? Like the pirates have that sense of humor. They're not perfect. They all have like a weird past. And so when I think about my crew anyways, but I think it's a good choice.
Choice.
That's the one reason that
I'm just picking people who's that nigga. Team that nigga. Team that nigga over here.
Now I'm like, we all have to name our crews because yours is definitely that nigga crew.
Exactly.
That's good.
So funny enough, my second mate is actually Lelouch.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Code Geass. And the reason I picked him as a second mate because I wanted somebody in the rotation that can be a leader because he did lead the rebel resistance against Britannia, and he's also a master strategist. So I wanted somebody in the crew that was coming up with the plans for battles and for thinking way out of situations.
Yeah,
and who's gonna lead us to the treasure? And Lelouch is that guy. So that's why I picked Lelouch. And not to mention the fact that he can also make people do what he wants as long as he can see them eye to eye. So, you know, you run into some bad luck with somebody who's trying to swindle you, just, hey, Lelouch, go handle it, bro. Go make him give us what we want.
Right.
So, yeah, I picked Lelouch too. So, good choice.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Lance,
Let's go.
You want to expound on your Hisoka choice?
Do I want to? No. I spend enough time there. I'm gonna pick the guy who, this is solely off swag alone.
Okay.
So this isn't.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This guy might be useful, but I doubt it. Like, because you're gonna have a slacker in the crew, but he gonna have all the jokes in the swag or whatever the case may be. It's Spike
Nice.
from Cowboy Bebop.
Good choice.
Nice.
He was like on my short
He's
list.
reliable
Yeah,
in a pinch.
I don't think. Well, yeah, but I don't think
He's
he
also
has
a good
any
marksman,
real.
So.
Yeah, I just when I think as far as he's not a character for utility. Like, I don't think he is going to do anything that nobody else can't already
feel
do.
like he's kind of like a pirate. I mean, he's a mercenary tech or a
Yeah.
bounty
Yeah.
hunter, basically, but he's basically a pirate.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's just
Space cowboy.
Yeah, right. He's a space.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a
So when I think about the intangibles, but like I said, my crew is a crew of like thinkers and moody people. Probably people like me. Like Malcolm talked about. Yeah. And I just think Spike might
say my crew
they are
people like me.
You're a psychopath.
No, there's some pretty innocent people on here. Wait till I get to my cook. Oh, well, maybe she's a little bit of a psychopath.
You're a psychopath
too.
that likes to eat good food.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Spike from Cowboy Bebop, and that concludes my list. What you got?
Oh, yeah, because you got
Hisoka. Yeah, I got Hisoka and
so
Levi.
that was his 4 and 5.
So
I got 2 left?
For my second,
we all 3 have 2 left. Yeah.
For my second mate, actually, is a recent find from Castlevania.
Nice.
I picked Sypha.
Okay, that's a good choice.
She's smart as shit. She
she's
knows the histories of
the world.
Everybody. She knows all the languages. She's essentially, if I can't have Robin, I'll go with Sypha.
That's a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah. So my second mate, and I feel like she's smart enough to be able to kind of figure out the whatever like we would need to figure out.
And she can use magic, so.
Yeah, and she can use magic, so that's nifty.
That helps, right. That helps.
Yeah. She slid a vampire in half with a wall of ice.
That was
fantastic. That was very inventive.
She's had some really like top tier
her
kills
fights
in that show.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. And her accent is amazing. I could listen to her talk forever.
The intangibles.
I don't
right
remember
there.
what her voice actress's name is, but she sounds great. She sounds absolutely amazing. In any case. Well, who's your next pick, Malcolm?
All right, Malcolm, number 4.
Next on Team That Nigga.
He's like the basketball announcer. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Power forward.
Whis.
Oh, Whis.
Oh.
Good choice.
Yeah, okay.
Which is also probably kind of my demeanor. All these people are like me.
Let me get my DJ envy. For the people that don't know where Whis is from.
Dragon Ball Super. Angel for Beerus and what universe?
I don't remember. Is it 7? Are they Universe 7?
Yeah, I think it's Universe 7. Yeah, it's Universe 7.
I think they're 7.
Yeah, because
Universe 7.
Yep.
Champa is 6. Yep, they're 7. Okay. Yes, Whis, the Angel.
Because I mean, he'd be putting Beerus to sleep at will. Like he's like, you know what?
Yeah, he also trains Beerus. He can also reverse time.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah.
good choice.
That's a good one.
That is a good choice.
Left field.
Them niggas over here.
Damn niggas. Okay. My next person is my cook. So my cook is actually Bon from Seven Deadly Sins. So
nice.
because he is, he's the cook for the tavern. Yeah. So he's the cook for the tavern. So he's immortal also. Can't die. So it doesn't matter how you kill him, he will revive. Well, you can't kill him. Doesn't matter what you do to him, he'll live. So he's immortal and he's also a good ass fighter. So I wanted a cook who's multi-purpose, you know?
Might be the best character on the show.
He might be
he might be. Yeah, that's true.
He also might be like the true pirate in spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because he just doesn't even care. And he was a thief before he met, what's her face?
Yeah.
The fairy.
Yeah, I like that
part.
That
whole story was devastating.
Yeah, that was good. That part was good.
Yeah.
So Bon is my cook from Seven Deadly Sins. So.
Nice.
Kris, who's your last person?
My cook is Charmy from Black Clover.
Oh, good choice.
I still haven't watched that yet.
So Charmy is everybody in Black Clover is magical, essentially. But Charmy is obsessed with food.
Yeah.
And so that's all she's doing. She's eating constantly. Yeah. But when she makes food, it has magical properties that like reinvigorate the people that eat them. So I was like, well, she's a good person to have on hand to cook things.
And the one time she got serious in a fight too was
crazy.
Crazy.
She can throw hands. Especially that one time when someone made her drop her food and she was not happy. she was not happy.
I see all our people are like us in some way or another.
What are you trying to say?
I think he's saying you have food aggression.
Do I have food aggression? I don't know that I have food aggression.
That's funny. Okay, Malcolm, who's your fifth?
Oh, my fifth. If I had to dedicate somebody to be a captain, my person would be Shikamaru.
That's a good choice.
That's a good
choice.
Yeah.
Always master tactician.
Yeah.
Always has a plan, even though he's kind of lazy.
Yeah.
Like me.
Shikamaru Nara.
Can hold his own in a fight.
Yeah. He can hold his own in a fight.
And he's smart as hell.
Yeah. So
we like
good choice.
Especially when he won 1v1 that one Akatsuki member.
He did. Yeah.
That was one of the cemented him as my favorite.
All of Shikamaru's fights are good in that show.
Lighting ghost blunts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lighting ghost blunts.
Cause he that nigga, team that nigga over here.
The captain of Team That Nigga. Shikamaru Nara.
Oh, and I have an honorable. Oh, do you
don't put a graphic with that word. Do not put a graphic with that word up. You two gonna fight that so quick.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey, you can say it, but showing it.
Yeah, exclamation point. GG ampersand.
Oh, that's great.
So,
DAT,
right? Like a mixtape.
Yeah, right, exactly. All right, so my fifth person, I couldn't decide. So I have two medics.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you both, and I'll tell you why I picked both. So one of them is actually from Bleach. It's not Orihime. I picked Retsu Onohana, who's the captain of the medic squad.
Yes, that's slick. I didn't think about that.
She's the captain of the 4th Soul Society squad, and they're like the medical squadron. So you go almost the whole show thinking that she's just a medical ninja.
No,
and then that part where you found out from Kenpachi that she's actually a badass swordsmaster.
Yes,
and you just never know it. That's one of the reasons that she's on my. Her and one other were tied for my shortlist for medics. So because she's a medical, excuse me, she's a medic and she's a badass swordsman. So my other pick is Tsunade from Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Unohana from Bleach and Tsunade from Naruto because she's a medical ninja. She's one of the 3 great Sannin, obviously legendary ninja, one of the Hokages.
Yeah.
All around badass grandma.
Yeah.
And she's the one that would keep the good times coming because she's always drinking and gambling.
Right.
So she's the one that would keep everybody.
Yeah,
she's definitely a pirate. So those are my picks for medic. So
I had an honorable mention for my sniper, Yusuke Urameshi.
Ooh,
yeah.
I thought about that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'll let you speak.
It's just he's badass. He throws hands.
Yes,
and he's got good aim.
Like he'll fight anybody on a crew.
Anybody.
Just just off emotion. Like, just hey, you said something I didn't like.
Just don't say anything about Keiko. You're gonna
right. Oh, it's a wrap. No, yeah, that's a solid
yeah.
pick.
Yeah,
It's a solid
that's my
pick, yeah.
honorable mention.
Yeah.
for sure.
With that, if y'all have any pick, so again, we'll make the criteria for you. Awesome. We'll make the criteria for you. 5 crewmates cannot be from One Piece. Are there any other?
And they all have to be from different shows.
They all have to be different shows. Can't pick 2 people in the same show. Comment. Let us know. We'll throw this in a Discord. We'll throw this. Put it in the YouTube comments. Leave us a message on our Anchor.
Yeah.
That's and let us know. We'll play it on the show. I don't know how we'll play it on the show. We're gonna play it on the show. And let us know, because I think this is super interesting. I appreciate Freeman for bringing it up, because it's a really cool topic to do.
I had to dig like deep in
I went back
of
and,
my
I
anime
rolled
knowledge.
back through the list of what I'm reading.
I was like,
and
who'd
things
have
that
thought I
was
would have
watching,
thought
and
of somebody from Code
Right? I was like,
Yeah.
man, in all these animes, who's that nigga?
Yo. With that said, y'all know the slogan: stay colorful. Peace.
Peace.